Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. On tonight's video, we're going to be outside back on the super cab truck. We're going to be working on the headliner, door panels, and the dash of the truck. Last video, if you haven't seen it, you should really check it out. We took the seats out of the truck. We took all the around the back panels, door panels out of the truck. But like I said, tonight we're going to be working on headliner, the dash components, all that's coming out tonight, and the two door panels, so the front doors. And we're going to be really trying to assess what all we need for sheet metal work, because that's going to be the next step in the project, is putting all the sheet metal work in, or putting all the sheet metal body panels in, because we're going to be pulling the cab off the frame and doing all that with the cab off the frame. But in today's video, I've got somebody to introduce.
Hi, I'm Abby. I'm Blake's girlfriend, and I'm ready to get to it.
Alright guys, we're here in a super cab truck, fixing to show you what all we're fixing to do. First of all, I just want to thank everybody for watching this video, that's watching it, and I hope you watch to the end. If you wouldn't care, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. But let's get into it. So today's video here, we're going to be focused on the dash of the truck. We're going to start by taking this headliner out. Who knows what's ended up in this thing. Last time I took a headliner down, which was in my blue truck, there was all kinds of like mouse nest up there. So I'm gonna get that down. Hopefully you don't have nothing like that in there. And then we're probably gonna focus on door panels, taking those off, show you how to take those off, and then we're gonna start turning into the dash. On the dash, we'll probably take the dash pad off tonight, probably take all the glove box components out, and all the air conditioning vents and tubes out, and maybe some other odd and end stuff. But that's going to be the big focus for tonight, so stay in tune, keep watching. One more thing I want to add to all that. I'm sorry if the lighting is bad tonight. Like I said in the last video, I live in Kentucky and I get off at 5 o'clock and it's already dark, so we're just making do what we can with a construction light. And if you hear wind noise, it's because it's really cold tonight and the wind's blowing, so please forgive me for the bad lighting and maybe wind noise if it shows up. I don't know if it will or not, but see, there it is. It's real bad. But so all right, well, let's get into it. Okay guys, on any dent side Ford truck, on your headliner, you're just gonna have Phillips screws that go all the way around through this metal ring. But be careful before you take all of them down. Once you get all those out, that whole entire ring will just fall down. So you want to be able to maybe have another person help hold it up or something, so it doesn't fall down and get the crud all over you. But yeah, you'll have, depending upon what size truck will be, how big the ring is, you'll just take all your screws out and then your headliner will come down. Alright guys, got the headliner all down. Got all of our insulation still in the ceiling. Actually not in super bad shape. It looks like it should be pretty easy to get off. So next thing probably gonna worry about is probably gonna take my sun visors off. They're just 3 screws in each, and then you'll have a centerpiece there that's got 2 screws in it. And then after we get the headliner or the sun visors off, probably going to take our dome light off. And the dome light, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but it's just got 4 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4 screws in it, just 1 in each corner. But we're gonna get all those 2 sun visors out and the dome light out real quick, and we'll be back.
All right, so we just got done taking out the insulation and all that plastic stuff that was up there, and we are fixing to get started on taking the sun visors out. And over here you can see where we took all of the plastic and insulation off the best we could. There's still quite a bit on there that's gonna have to be sanded out, but overall, good process. So here we go on the sun visors.
The rest of the insulation that's still left up in the top, we'll just take a scraper to it, and what we can't get out with a scraper, I just have to sand out before we paint. But most of it, because like I said, on my other truck, I took a headliner out and it had the same insulation, but I was able to get all of it out with a scraper and sand it down. But in this truck, we're actually gonna paint the ceiling, so I'll sand it down and get it all real smooth before I paint it. But yeah, so that's what I'll have to do on all that there. But we're fixing to, like she said, take the sun visors out. So I'll set you up and show you how to take sun visors out. We just got the sun visors out and got the dome light out. The dome light's just completely junk. Put a new one back there. Sun visors are pretty bad. Probably put new ones up there. But here around there, got them out. Abby hiding over there. Put the dome light out back here. Fixing to start on door panels on the sides there. Start on those. On your door panels, you'll have a bolt in your door latch here. You have a bolt, or a screw, my bad, Phillips head screw on your door handle there. Pull that out, door handle come out. You got a one here on your window crank, come out, take the window crank off. You have two down inside there. Take screws out, take the cup out, and then the whole door panel should come off. Hey, what's up guys? It's now Saturday and it's finally daylight outside. I know that's kind of a change compared to the last little while. It's finally, like I said, daylight. So hopefully the filming will be better towards the end of the video here because I'll have better lighting to film. Won't have to set up lights or nothing. Still really cold though, but that's all right. We're fixing to take and start working on taking the dash apart. Probably fixing to take the bezel out from around the gauges and get the dome lights out, all the vents for the air. Don't know what all that's going to consist of. It looks like some people's already worked inside here, and they've put a trailer brake box in here and some aftermarket gauges. So I'm going to work on getting those out too. Don't know what that's going to consist of as far as wiring and everything, but we're going to get to it. So I'll set you up and show you how to do it. Okay guys, got the bezel from around the gauges out and got the gauge cluster out. On your dash bezel there, you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws and a little tab there that goes down in the dash. Take the screws out. On your two knobs here, your windshield wiper knob has got a clip on the back of it, which the clip in this one's gone. But you just take a pick or something with like a 90 on it and get behind there and push the flat spot down and it pulls off. And then on your headlight switch, on the actual switch in the dash, which is right here, there's a button that I won't be able to see, but there's a button on the top of the headlight switch. You have to shove your arm up from underneath the dash and push the button down to pull the headlight switch out. And that's how it should just pull right out. The windshield wiper knob is the thing that gives me most trouble usually, trying to take it back out of my 77. Usually they're hard to get off. But like I said, just I found a 90 degree pick works the best. Just put it behind there, figure out where your little tab is on the flat spot on the knob and push it down. It should come right off. And that'll get your bezel out. And on your gauge cluster here, pretty easy. Just gotta 4 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mine just had 3 in it. This one was gone. Then after you get that there out, on the back of these, your speedometer cable's got a clip that goes over. You just pull a clip off and that should pull right out. And then you'll have a plug in with just 2 ears there on the side. You'll push them in and pull it out. Show you the thing. There's your speedometer cable right there. And this clip right here just slides back. You know, this pulls out. And then on your plug in here, it's just got 2 ears there on the side. Just push in, get all that to come out. So got the gauges all out. Next, I probably might try to work on the air conditioning piece here, trying to get it out. Holy cow, man. I have never seen anything like this. Just taking the vent, as you've seen, all out of the dash of the truck. And this was inside the heater box, or the main air duct. This is looks like a 20 gauge shotgun shell that's never been shot, and it's still loaded. I have never. That's weird. We're gonna put this in somewhere where it won't go off, but that's super weird. I have no idea how something like that would even get in there, but that's crazy. Okay guys, we got our air piece out and got part of the ashtray out, and then the support for the air piece. Trying to get the vent out, fight with it. I think I'm gonna have to take the rest of the ashtray, the track for it out, but I gotta go get a socket real quick. But I'm just gonna show you on your piece here. You got a switch right there, the big there. That's got the switch for the high, low for the resistor. And then you got here, I'll just lay it down and point. You got this here is gonna have a vacuum lines hooked to it. You just push these down and the vacuum lines will come off. In the back, we have a plug in here. This will just pull off, has no clips or anything, just pulls right off. And then you'll have another vacuum thing here, which just got one clip. You just pull it over and pull this off. And then there's a cable attached to it right here. And you just slide the cable off over the top of that. There, it'll have a screw through the bottom of it, right there. And then you'll just you'll just zip the screw out, and then it'll come off. That's how you get that there out. And then the cage here, it's missing the bottom part of the cage, but the top just has 2 nuts, and the bottom should have 2 that go through the bezel, but it didn't have it. And then your ashtray here, you just push your little thing there down, and it just pulls straight off. So I'm gonna go back inside and get a socket to get the ashtray tray out, or the track out, pull it out, try to get the vent out, and then we'll work on the glove box. Alright, I got the tray out off camera, and I got the air vent out. Fought with the air vent, finally finagled it out. But the tray here, it's just got 4 screws, just 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that gets that out, and the air duct just had 2 that goes through the frame there. You should see it if you've got one. But that'll just have to work with it to get it out from under the dash. Stuff like that's just kind of hard. If it's hitting something, just try to take it off and it doesn't come off. You just have to work around it. But like I said, fixing to start on the glove box over here. So yeah, we'll get to it. Sorry guys, I about dropped you there, but just kind of gonna go over vents real quick. Just if you're taking vents out of one of these trucks, just be very patient with them. They're very hard to do, but I'm gonna show you how you do them. I know it's hard to do whenever you're doing them in the dash on the truck, but on your vents here, you got these 4 clips here on the side of them that push in like that there. They'll go in, and that's what locks on your lip of your dash right here. And to get those to push all the way in, you have to push the vent down in the hole. Well, on the vents, they have little tits that stick up through these holes here, bottom and top. So if you can take a screwdriver and pry them down and push the vent back like how I've done here, you can get the vents out. They're super hard to do, super aggravating. I think I broke this one here, but it's okay. I have some other vents on a different truck I can get or just buy new ones, but if they're super hard to get out, so just be patient with them and just keep trying. All right guys, I got the vent out, the big middle vent out, and now I'm fixing to take a dash pad off. Grab the socket here and show you. On the dash pad, they're all 11/32 sockets, or well, they're nuts. Take 11/32 sockets. I'll take it off. I don't remember how many bolts they have or nuts they have on them, but I'll get them all out and I'll let you know how many it's got and where they're all at. so after a struggle for trying to find all of my nuts for the dash pad, I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. That way you guys don't have to hunt yourself whenever you're trying to take yours out. So on our dash pad here, you got, so this is upside down, so it lays in the truck. So this would be the right side of the dash pad, left side of the dash pad. But over here, you got 2 nuts here, one here, one here, one goes here. You got 1 here, 2 here, and then that's it. So the screws I took out of the dash, I have no idea what they go to. Oh, I do know what they go to go to the actual dash. But the nuts that are underneath there gets the dash pad out, which that dash pad there is no good. Gonna have to get a new one for the truck there, but all right, so I did a little work off camera. Got the trailer box out, got the dashes, or the gauges from underneath the dash out, and got the choke cable somebody had put in it out. The next thing we're gonna be taking out is the main metal dash piece. Not sure really how that comes out. I know they do come out. We'll be figuring it out. But first I gotta make sure all the wiring is unhooked from it. I think I've got everything but the ignition switch unhooked from it. So that'll be coming out next, but it's gonna be in the morning because it's fixing to get dark here, and I don't feel like setting the construction light up again tonight because it's gonna be cold. But here, I'll flip you around, show you what we're looking like. So most of everything is all gutted out of it. And then we'll be taking that out tomorrow. But until in the morning, I'll see you guys then. Alright guys, this is a little quick added section. Just gonna show you something me and Dad built last night to add onto the garage. But last night we built us a work table. We don't have nothing to work on out here, so we built that last night. So planning on wrapping the bottom with corrugated metal like what's on the bar and putting cabinets underneath it and having a bottom shelf. So it's not done. We're fixing to head to Home Depot to get wood for it right now, and then we'll finish it up. I don't know when the corrugated metal and the cabinets will be going on, and I'm sure it'll be sometime in the future, but we're fixing to go to Home Depot right now to get the plywood for the bottom floor. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that. All right, so it is the next morning. We're fixing to take the dash out. Gonna have some, looks like 9 or half-inch bolts that go through the dash to take out through the bottom. It's got one on each side, underneath on the inside. Gonna take those out really quick. I'll set you up, show you how. But I got the ignition switch out off camera. It's just a ring you take off from the outside, lets it fall back away from the dash. So everything should be unattached. Hopefully it comes out good. But there's always could be a problem. But we're fixing to get that out. Okay guys, got the dash all took out. It was just I think 5, 9 or half-inch bolts and nuts. Take them off. You got 2 on top of the steering column, and then 1 against that wall, 1 against this wall, and then 1 that goes through the parking brake on that side over there. So fixing to get the dash out of here, and then we'll figure out what's next. Alright guys, we just took the dash out of the truck. I'll flip around here to show you the mess. I've never took one of those dashes out, but it's kind of cool to see what's all behind your dash. So, I mean, all kinds of wires. And then you got your heater box and all that over there. So that's probably going to be it for this video here, guys. I thank everybody for watching. And if you would, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. It really helps me out. So I appreciate everybody, and thanks for watching.